Voting Students Union expresses dismal over PM Narendra Modi's silence on the killing of 14 innocent civilians in Mon, whilst pointing out PM made no delay in conveying condolences to bereaved families of those killed at Vaishno Devi Shrine, Jammu and Kashmir. In continuation of public agitation, Yumkyung Tribal Council restricts entry to tribe-inhabited areas, issues a public notice stating that no government officials, researchers or tourists shall be allowed to visit Fakim Wildlife Sanctuary, Mount Saramati, Stone Caves at Mimi and Salome with immediate effect. A passenger-bound Tata Sumo en route from Tobu to Kohima met with an accident near Changtongya on Tuesday. One dies while 9 others severely injured as driver absconds after the incident. Kicking off the BJP's campaign for coming assembly elections in Manipur, PM Modi declares Northeast would become driver of country's growth, inaugurates 13 projects worth rupees 1,850 crore and lays foundation stone for 9. Amid surge in COVID-19 cases, first phase of the census and collection of details to update the National Population Register postponed till September until further notice. Central government puts a ban on the alternation of boundaries of districts, subdivisions, taluks, police stations, etc. till June 2022. Welcome to Nagaland TV. You're watching English Primetime News. I'm Yashira and now the news in detail. The Voting Students Union has expressed dismal over Prime Minister Narendra Modi's silence regarding the killing of 14 innocent Konyak civilians on December 4 and 5, 2021. The union pointed out that PM made no delay in conveying condolences to bereaved families of the 12 killed at stampede at Vaishno Devi Shrine in Jammu and Kashmir. However, PM Modi was reluctant to share even a simple sympathy and condolence message towards the December 4 voting victims and their families. Though OSU President Kyatwang Konyak, through a press release, questioned the PM if India is a secular country, then why are the Konyaks are not equal as Indian citizens? In referring to Indian Army's Court of Quarry team's visit to Ground Zero, Yantong on December 29, 2021 and Tizit, OSU said that victims' families and locals were shocked at being tagged as non-cooperative. The Yumkyung Tribal Council has entered the second day of agitation against Nagaland government's delay in upgradation of Shamator district headquarters to a full-fledged district. As per a public notice issued on January 4, no government officials, researchers or tourists shall be allowed to visit Fakim Wildlife Sanctuary, Mount Saramati, Stone Caves at Mimi and Salome with immediate effect. Furthermore, all sorts of activities at the aforementioned places will be indefinitely suspended. Henceforth, meanwhile, any individuals or officials who are currently stationed were also asked to withdraw or exit within 24 hours. Furthermore, Likimro Hydroelectric project will also shut down immediately. The council said that the decision has been necessitated in resentment against the state government's failure to declare Shamator district. In Shamator, the agitation started from ADC office, and in Pungro town, the agitation started from 9 to 12 p.m. A passenger-bound Tata Sumo met with an accident at Longchara colony near Changtongya town on Tuesday morning around 8:30 a.m. The Sumo was en route from Tobu to Kohima with 10 passengers and a driver on board. Reportedly, a passenger named Wangba, aged 21 years, who hailed from Yakshu village, died on the spot, while 9 others were severely injured and the driver has absconded after the incident. The injured have been shifted to Mokokchung Hospital after being taken to Chotangya Government Hospital for first aid. Meanwhile, Longchora Baptist Church has provided the coffin for the deceased and also donated a sum of Rs 3,000 to the victims. Chukitang Range Sports Association on 73rd edition sports meet Chukitang Public Ground
멈춘적나 오조몬 조비아 보조민 등고라 그나로 인연자나고마 아나 여라치오 정 린성실로시 곡대
Thang Students Union, led by its president, conducted a cleanliness drive at Soshio, a historical and a mythological place located at Thang village, Noklak district. Notably, all the Kim Yungang people believe that once a person dies, the spirit transits from earthly to spiritual world through Soshio. It is also believed that the spirit of the dead come to the pond and wash their hand, whereby they realize that they have died. Washing of the hands indicates purification of sins committed while they lived on earth. PM Narendra Modi on Tuesday inaugurated and laid foundation stones of 22 projects worth over 4,800 crores in Imphal, Manipur. PM Modi inaugurated 13 projects worth around Rs 1,850 crores and laid the foundation stone of 9 projects worth around Rs 2,950 crores. PM Modi also laid the foundation stone of construction of 5 national highway projects to be built at a cost of more than Rs 1,700 crore and inaugurated the construction of steel bridge built over Barak River on NH 37 at a cost of over 75 crore. PM Modi has also dedicated 2,387 mobile towers built at a cost of around Rs 1,100 crores. Furthermore, Modi also inaugurated 3 projects of the Smart City Mission developed at a cost of more than 170 crore, including the Integrated Command and Control Center developing of Western Riverfront of Imphal River Phase 1 and development of Mall Road at Thangal Bazar Phase 1. Notably, Modi also visited Tripura and inaugurated the new integrated terminal building of Maharaja Bir Bikram Airport, built at a cost of Rs 450 crore, and launched key initiatives such as Mukhya Mantri Tripura Gram Samriddhi Yojana and Project Mission 100 of Vidya Jyoti schools.
कि आपका सेवक बनकर जितना हो सके आपके लिए, मणिपुर के लिए, नॉर्थ ईस्ट के लिए संपूर्ण समर्पण से, संपूर्ण सेवा भाव से काम करना है। और आपने देखा है आज केंद्रीय मंत्रिमंडल में नॉर्थ ईस्ट के 5 प्रमुख चेहरे देश के अहम मंत्रालय संभाल रहे हैं। साथियों, आज हमारी सरकार की 7 वर्षों की मेहनत पूरे नॉर्थ ईस्ट में दिख रही है, मणिपुर में दिख रही है। पूरे नॉर्थ ईस्ट में सैकड़ों नौजवान हथियार छोड़कर विकास की मुख्य धारा में शामिल हुए हैं। जिन समझौतों का दशकों से इंतजार था, हमारी सरकार ने वो इतिहास
Union Home Minister Amit Shah on Monday chaired a high-level meeting to assess the internal security situation in the country. During the meeting, he stressed on the threats of terrorism and need for coordination among central and state agencies. Notably, meeting was attended by top officials of central agencies and forces, apart from police officials of various states through video conference. Amid the rise in cases of COVID-19, the first phase of the census and collection of details to update the National Population Register have been postponed at least till September until further notice. The Registrar General and Census Commissioner of India has conveyed to the states that the central government has put a ban on the alteration of boundaries of districts, subdivisions, taluks, police stations, etc. till June 2022. Notably, ban on alteration of boundaries of administrative and police units at least 3 months prior is mandatory for conducting the census operations. Since the boundaries of the administrative and police units have been freezed till June 2022, there is no question of launching the census operations before October, the officials said. India has detected a total of 1,892 cases of Omicron variant of coronavirus infection on January 4. The cases have been spread across 23 states and union territories. Maharashtra recorded a maximum of 568 cases, followed by Delhi at 382, Kerala 185, Gujarat 152, Tamil Nadu with 121 and Rajasthan with 174 cases. Furthermore, Telangana reported 67 cases, Karnataka 64, Haryana 63, Odisha with 37 cases, West Bengal with 20, Andhra Pradesh with 17, Madhya Pradesh with 9, Uttar Pradesh and Uttarakhand reported 8 cases each, while Chandigarh and Jammu and Kashmir reported 3 cases each. Andaman and Nicobar Islands reported 2 cases, while Goa reported 5 cases. Himachal Pradesh, Ladakh, Manipur and Punjab reported 1 cases each. Furthermore, India on Tuesday reported 37,379 fresh COVID-19 cases, while the active cases have increased to 1,71,839, showed the Health Ministry's data. Notably, a total of 11,007 patients recovered in the last 24 hours, taking the cumulative recoveries to 3,43,06,414. As per the Health Ministry's data, the national COVID-19 recovery rate now stands at 98.13%. The 73rd edition of Chukitong Range Sports Association's sports meet kick-started at Chukitong Public Ground on Tuesday with a total of 18 teams vying for the sports meet. Senior Personal Secretary to Deputy Chief Minister of Nagaland, Hachio Patton, graced the event as the special guest. Hachio Patton, while hosting the CRSA Sports Meet flag, said that Chukitong Range is an iconic figure, a mirror image of Lothas where National Highway also passes through. He mentioned that the range has excelled in various sports disciplines that participated in some recognized sports platform. Notably, captain of CRSA, Mao Patton, did the oath-taking while a team inspection and kickoff was done by the special guest.
엄친성나 오조몬 조비아 보조민등고라. 끝나죠. 인연자나구마. 아나 열아치오.
The air quality in the national capital continues to remain in the very poor category on Tuesday, with an overall air quality index at 368. Notably, high winds and intermittent rains are likely during January 5 to 8, which is expected to improve AQI significantly to the lower end of very poor category through strong dispersion and wet deposition. Meanwhile, the air quality of Noida remained in the severe category with AQI at 423 and Gurugram's in the very poor category with AQI at 358. Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal on Tuesday tested positive for COVID-19, informed on his official Twitter account. He further asked those who came in touch with him to isolate themselves and get tested for COVID-19. The Aam Aadmi Party chief said that he has mild symptoms and is in home isolation. Notably, the Delhi Chief Minister was also scheduled to attend a meeting of the Delhi Disaster Management Authority today over the COVID-19 situation in the national capital. Delhi Disaster Management Authority has decided to impose a weekend curfew in the national capital after the COVID positivity rate in Delhi jumped over 5% for a day. The decision was taken on Tuesday during DDMA meeting held in view of rapidly increasing COVID-19 cases in Delhi. Furthermore, buses and Delhi Metro will, however, operate at full capacity, announcing the new curbs. Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia said that most government offices would have to make half their employees work from home, while private offices will continue to remain open with only 50% seating capacity. The central government on Monday issued new guidelines for its offices, restricting the number of people below the level of undersecretary. The decision has been taken as a step of vigilance in the wake of rising number of coronavirus disease cases. The centre has implemented a number of measures to check the spread of the infection and has even asked the state government to tighten the curbs based on local conditions. The Personnel Ministry has directed 50% of the employees below the level of undersecretary to work from home. Persons with disabilities and pregnant women employees, including staff members residing in containment zone, have been exempted from attending offices. The office timings have been staggered to avoid overcrowding, with exemption of staff members in containment zones from attending offices. Furthermore, meetings were directed to be conducted on video conferencing only. Proper cleaning and frequent sanitation of the workplace were directed. Meanwhile, all staff members were required to ensure strict compliance with COVID-appropriate behavior. The All India Institute of Medical Sciences on Tuesday cancelled the doctors' winter vacation amid the massive surge in the COVID-19 cases in the country. Notably, the hospital has cancelled the remaining duration of winter vacation from January 5 to January 10 for all faculty members and has asked them to join duty with immediate effect. Furthermore, at least 50 doctors of AIIMS Delhi have gone into isolation after some tested positive while others showed symptoms of COVID-19. Nearly 100 students and resident doctors of the Government Medical College in Patiala, Punjab, have tested positive for COVID-19 on Monday. The district administration have asked all students staying at the hostel to vacate their rooms immediately. A retirement party and New Year Eve's party held on the college campus without following appropriate COVID-19 behavior is blamed for alarming spike in the cases. With the spike in COVID-19 cases, Punjab on Tuesday imposed statewide night curfew daily from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. and ordered closure of all educational institutions till January 15. However, the institutions are expected to maintain the academic schedule through online teaching. However, medical and nursing colleges may continue to function normally. This is the second education institution in the state that saw a spike in coronavirus cases. Congress General Secretary Priyanka Gandhi Vadra has isolated herself after a member of her family and one of her staff members tested positive for COVID-19 on Sunday. Taking down to Twitter, the Congress leader informed that she has tested negative for the infection. However, as the doctor advised, she will remain isolated and test again after few days. An 11-year-old boy who was hit by a stray bullet on December 30 during a Central Industrial Security Force training succumbed to his injury and passed away on Monday evening in Tamil Nadu's Pudukkottai district. Days after being hit by a stray bullet, K. Pugajendi passed away on Monday evening. The bullet was allegedly fired on December 30 last year during a Central Industrial Security Force and Tamil Nadu police training at the Pasumalai Patti shooting range. 1 kilometer away from the boy's house, the boy was rushed to the government hospital in Pudukkottai and later shifted to Thanjavur Government Hospital. The doctors removed the bullet from his cerebrum the same day but succumbed to his injury on Monday. The locals demanded the shooting to shut down and demand the district police to order an inquiry into the accident. An IAF Atalef maritime helicopter on Tuesday crashed over the Mediterranean off the coast of northern city of Haifa during a training flight. 2 Israeli military helicopter pilots were killed and another crew member was injured in the crash. The army promised an investigation into the incident. Rescue teams, including Israel's Special Forces Underwater Mission Unit, were deployed but were unable to save the 2 pilots who died on the spot. The army informed that third crew member, who was an aerial observer, was moderately injured. The Israeli Air Force commander Amikam Norkin announced a temporary freeze on training exercises. Karnataka Chief Minister Basavaraj Bombay on Tuesday said checkpost will be set up between Karnataka and neighbouring states. Decision comes after rising COVID-19 cases in Maharashtra and Kerala. He also further mentioned that police station under the jurisdiction will be responsible for such checkpost. He also stressed that the lockdown will have an adverse effect on the economy and seek public support to contain the spread of the disease. Bombay said regarding possibility on closure of schools and colleges, he will decide after meeting with experts. That is all for now. Keep watching Nagaland TV for more news and updates.
Do you dream to become a reporter or want to be a news anchor?
Your dreams can be a reality now.
Grab the chance to serve your state as a journalist.
Send your CV to cvdy